But it is time for True Sim, which means we are heading to TPC Scottsdale, the originator of the nipple lasers. We had a fantastic albatross last year here. And we're gonna see if we can replicate some magic and maybe put up a good score. They've got us playing off the back tees in round one here. High winds out of the south. We've got moderate fairways, moderate greens. And I think the default green speed is something fairly quick, which makes sense. We're out in the desert. Things are dry, gonna roll. So hopefully, with this being an official course, it plays nice enough for us, and hopefully we can dial in that swing, because we've been struggling a little bit. But if we can get it in a good place, get some scoring, I think we'll be in a good way. So let's send it out down by the bunkers, play it off the right-hand side here, and get it going. All right, flirting a little bit, flirting a little bit with the with the bunker there, but we are all good. We're all good for now. Thank you for the luck. Appreciate it. I think we're gonna definitely be... I think we're definitely gonna be trying to play this in a more lofted way. I think I'd rather be a little bit long, if anything. Ah, that didn't feel right. I think it was the push that made it feel weird off of the stick. All right. So not what we won on the first, but when have we not had something like this? I feel like we mess up our swing plenty these days. All right, I'm seeing downhill, obviously, but a bit right to left here. And then it keeps going downhill behind. So we're gonna have to definitely be gentle with this. Certainly don't want to be leaving ourselves too far. So I think if we go somewhere down here, just gotta expect that with it being a faster green, somewhere out here is gonna be the trick. It's good power. Ah, just left it a little bit low. Really nice read though. We'll take par there. I was always kind of in an awkward spot there with my clubs, because we either take driver off the tee, you know, and then try and work something out, or we, you know, I think with these distances, like, a lot of stuff is lending itself to pitching, which is not really the strong suit. But I feel like when you take driver, I can at least clear some of these hazards. Alright, that's at least a nice strike. If it's down far enough and we have to take a pitch shot, we have to take a pitch shot. We'll take a practice swing. We'll try and work it out. Hey, what's going on, Heater? Just gone to a slump with your irons? Any thoughts on regaining? I think at the end of the day, it's always try and get yourself back to your fundamentals. So take some time on the range, or when you're playing around, take practice swings. Just try and, like, regain that rhythm. You know, and be patient with yourself. Don't rush out into competitive stuff. The mental side and just working your way back through it is always very important. All right, so this is an awkward distance. Doesn't feel like it's too crazy on the green. Maybe rolls off a little bit to the right back there. Have to make sure that we clear this ridge though, because this definitely feels like it's like a protective kicker to the left. So I probably have to take this pitch shot and then try and take the distance off of it. I don't know why, even with the practice, like, those swings did not feel much different, but they are very much so different. I don't know. Pitch shots, they've just been funky, and if I keep putting myself into position for pitch shots, it's gonna be a long outing here. But we'll try and make do. We will absolutely try and make do here. So we're continuing uphill, little double breaker, left to right at the start, right to left at the end. So we're gonna hit this. Just how much is it actually gonna come off? Let's try and imagine the putt line here. Gets it off, and then as it comes up, I still think I need to go just a touch left. Oh, it didn't come back enough. All right. Slow start. Slow start. Both not terrible reads, but just enough off. Probably gonna have to make big use of these par fives. I think the key here is gonna just be get the distance. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why is my tempo so fast today? All right, well, we've taken ourselves out of contention for getting there in 2, I think, because this slope is just way too big, so unfortunately we're gonna have to just lay this one out. It's 145 yards up there. I don't even want to go that far. Take sandwich, try and leave myself something decent of a number here. Sandwich. Let the wind drift it. Are we gonna get 4 yards? It's faster greens, so I think we just have to leave enough. I don't know what that swing is. Oh man. Just getting so many bad swings today. I don't know why I'm so fast. Just gonna have to find a way to slow myself down here and pretty quickly. So we've got it down the hill, and I think it is gonna break right to left a little bit on us. Gotta make sure we don't go too far past the hole. Alright, there was a little bit of break the other direction at the start that I just couldn't see. Okay, well, you know, not what we're looking for out in the desert here. Not what we're looking for. Gonna need to start dropping some shots in a little bit closer to the hole, or we're gonna be in for a long day. I think stock 7-iron with this wind can get us over that bunker. I think over that bunker is all I'm really concerned about. Everything's fast. This gives us a few too many extra yards. But maybe we can sink a putt. How about that? Maybe we can sink a putt. Can't be too fatalistic. As painful as it is right now, we've gotta believe that we can make. Gotta believe we can make. All right, get one on the board. Slow start, but we've got one. Yeah, this course is like really doing me dirty here. Because it's the type of course that if you take driver, you're down on like a wedge, but pitching. But if you lay up, there's bunker in play. And so it really is like anti everything about my game in particular. Like I want to go full wedge, but I have zero shot to go full wedge. So we're gonna have to try and make it in a way that we can get our wedges going. It's a nice strike. How's the distance? A little long. All right, I kind of had the feeling that our putter was going to be our biggest ally today, or maybe not ally, but biggest asset, thing we were most reliant on. Not really seeing too much in this. Maybe a little bit left to right. It's tough at this distance and whatnot, because you're hitting it so softly. Yeah, there's the little bit to the right. Oh! Dang. Actually broke more at the start than it did, like, at the hole. Okay. I was expecting the right break at the end, not straight away. Okay, so this might actually be one that we finally lay it up. Take hybrid, keep ourselves short of the bunkers here, and then take a little bit forward approach. I thought about the 3-wood. 3-wood seemed a little bit too flirtatious with these bunkers. 162 is still not bad, because we have wind in the face, so like this 9-iron, I expect it to knock down a little bit short. And I think that's like exactly what we need. There we go. Okay. See, that's like our bread and butter, is just putting one close. Now, 4 foot with break is still not ideal for me, but definitely way better than trying to sink like a 13-footer. Okay, we'll chip away at it. And I know that the scoring holes are also fairly late on this one. I know that 16, 17, you can get some scoring. So we're definitely just in a position of try and steal what you can. Little bit uphill. So it rolls back that way too. Okay, okay. So we've got a right to lefter. Certainly seems like we've got break the whole way. More at the start and then it tapers a bit. Fairly flat behind, so I'm gonna make sure that we're hitting it through. And then if we've got more at the start, I think that's the side door entrance. Ah, a little bit more slippery. Just a little bit more slippery. All right, the reads haven't really been that bad. They've just been enough off. And obviously, you know, close doesn't really do you much on a putt. So, how are we gonna tackle this one? Because it's downhill, and I think if we take this, probably have to go with a little bit of draw to try and hold us up. What's going on, Evo? Doesn't do much, right? Like, okay, that was great. Good job, like, great that read was close, but like at the end of the day, it's not a drop stroke. I mean, it always feels like one because we're playing a video game, but you know, it's kind of that like weird. Well, okay. Glad I got my putt close, I guess. All right. Wind's gonna knock it down just a touch. But I think you still need a little bit of loft into it. 102 is gonna combat the slow a little bit. That's just it's not great. It's not great. Alright, so we're sliding right to left the whole way. How big is the slope, though? Doesn't seem like a ton, but it's gotta be. It's gotta be enough, right? Like, there. Nah, still just reading. Oh, overhit it. Still just not reading enough on these. So I know that this one's uphill coming back, but we also know how much that just broke at the end. So I feel like I would be dumb to. Oh, that's firm too. That's in. To not play enough. Okay, so I mean these desert greens, I mean they're quick. It's touchy and they break, so like gotta be on point. Don't you dare go in that bunker. Get down. Stay out. Stay out. Okay. So they're at least. That's at least nicely shaped. Hey, what's going on, Elder? All right. Little bit of clubbing up here. All right. I think we can pinch this. I think we can pinch this 9-iron through just a bit. Too fast. turned out a lot better, but like trying to slow my swing down, and in doing so, we're holding on to these a lot longer. Alright, so this actually is, it says it's flat, but it's actually more so a little bit downhill, so I'm gonna play that in mind. This is just a really tough spot to be, because it's a very strongly sweeping putt. Side door it there, maybe? Not as strong of a sweep? Actually, I think that must have been an overhit, because... Come on. Oh, it's gonna turn into one of those, isn't it? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm having a good day, Elder. Just the golf isn't quite there today. Golf isn't quite there. Sometimes that's just how it goes, but 307. Why not? The way things are going, we'll just try and drive the green. Well, can't miss all of your things in one direction. Would have been okay if that was a little bit more balanced. It happens. It happens. I mean, I want to be the best version of myself on the golf course always, but that's not realistic. Yeah, I really don't know how some folks are always so good. But probably just better at playing a miss. Because we're always going for perfect, so if we're off, we're off. You know? It's definitely a way different thing if you're consistent at being inconsistent. I think it's left to right. Okay, you know, standard birdie. So we at least get the bogey back. I'm consistently inconsistent. Sometimes, yeah. I know you're talking about my stream schedule, right? Oh, this green. This, like, front right part kicks so hard to the left, right? Warrior penalized, which sucks. Yeah, like, it's a tough spot to be in. It's definitely a tough spot to be in, but it is what it is, I guess. Like, I choose to play the game, so gotta either enjoy it or play something else. Should leave us an uphill putt. Came out a little bit more left than I was hoping for. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, because it just... That's exactly why I hate it. Even playing extra for it, it just dives straight across. Ugh. Pain, man. Pain, pain, pain. Alright, well let's try and make something of this at least. 8-iron's not, even on the fast, isn't gonna be enough. I do think that this is going to be too much. $75. Yeah, like maybe play a little bit of fade with this and like try and roll it out that way. Okay, I thought that slow was gonna hurt a little bit more. Oh, come on. Settle. I thought that the slow was gonna ruin the line of the shot. I wasn't as concerned about distance, just more so that There we go. All right, we've got some par 5s, we got a drivable par 4. Like, it's still, scores are still within reach. You know, it always stings to just like miss stuff as you go, but at the end of the day here, we do still have opportunity. That's one way to squander it, though. Go right at the freaking cactus. Alright, I don't think we have a way at the green now. No. So we're gonna just have to play something around this tree and just back into play. Probably could have laid up with something a little bit nicer for myself, but feel like maybe you take a little bit off of the flop shot with some spin and you can maybe like maybe sit it down. The fast though. The problem with the flop shot and a lot of shots is that when you put shape, it's mostly those like harder shots to begin with. That perfect window gets absolutely smothered. And so I think the mistake there is like I'm expecting perfect, but perfect is such a hard thing to hit, and so you just get absolutely screwed when you do miss it. So just living the bad choice life right now. Just living the bad choice life. I'm hitting these too firm. I mean, that was way straighter, but yeah, we're just way firm. All right. Well, we gave back the 1 stroke, but ever since... Oh. Stream dead. What happened? We're back from whatever that was. All right. Maybe the internet going out will make my swing better. That's not bad. We'll see how it goes. Never know if it's your computer. Yeah, I was just talking and then all of a sudden I like looked up, like it was spinning and I look over and it's not even that I dropped frames, it was just, it flatlined. So I don't know, like, we were watching stuff yesterday. I was downstairs doing some painting. My wife was upstairs watching some stuff. You know, and I had the Pebble Beach Pro-Am on in the background, and then all of a sudden, I had nothing. And she had nothing. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And then it came back and it was fine all day today. And just now dropping out, so I'm not sure if some work's going on or what, but I haven't really had issues with my service, so it's always a little bit peculiar when it just suddenly is going out on you. I feel like this green slopes from back to front, but as far as like where this putt is, it's tough to tell. I don't think it's quite straight downhill, so I'm gonna play it just outside right and let it hopefully work its way back. My luck, it's gonna be straight, but it's so tough to know with these things. Now, there was a little bit of curl, just not enough. So, like, I think if I hit it straight, there's probably a good chance I miss it low. So just overplayed how far outside. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen that way. 3 to 4 tabs of Twitch open with one of them having sound, and it'll randomly drop sometimes. Go back to that tab, it'll resume. Yeah, like sometimes, yeah, Twitch is weird with that stuff too, because I've noticed, and I think it must be the browser and not so much Twitch, but I've noticed that like when you background a stream, that like the quality will drop even if you don't have it set to auto. So like if I'm watching something on 1080 or 720 and come back into it and it's like 360 and then it changes. So there's all sorts of like resource saving and network saving stuff that they're trying to do. You know, because you can keep the audio quality and lower the, it makes sense too, right? Because you don't need the video quality if it's a backgrounded thing. If it's visible in the foreground, yeah, I use Chrome as well. If it's visible in the foreground, then that makes, you know, it makes sense for them to still show the quality, but if it's backgrounded, doesn't really make much sense for them to keep a high quality video when the audio is only like, you know, a very small portion. Let's sit. What a shot. What a shot. And I almost missed it coming back because for some reason it like didn't break the way that it did going past. Okay, whatever. We'll... Eagle time. All right. All right. This is the big one. This is the big one. Little bit of backspin. Oh, not chipping it. Little bit of backspin into this 8-iron to sit it. Ace time. I pulled it. It's coming back. I don't think it's gonna come back enough. Just gotta sit. That'll play. That'll play. I sat over that putt for so long. I'm just like looking at it. I'm trying to run through my different visualizations and like trying to improve how I visualize putts and stuff. It's tough though. It's like, it's not easy. It's not easy to get that visualization correct. All right, I'm gonna try and overpower it a little bit and roll it out. $103. I know it's uphill. That's the only problem. Well, we're on. We're on. That's one round down where we didn't drive it into the water, because that's definitely something I've done a few too many times in my career. Let's get that fast going, find that water on the left-hand side. Alright, I'm feeling like this whole thing is left to right, so... Gonna try and, we're gonna get it completely wrong. Oh, there's some left to right, right at the end. The whole middle part of that, though, just felt like it should be a little bit more. I hate everything about it. I really hate everything about it. There's so much break on that little hill. What's going on, Scotty? Pushed it. Get back left. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we started to piece something together a little bit here at the end of the round. Tough going out front. Started to bring the swing down into a slightly better spot for us. Definitely not as much as we'd like, but you know. Oh, that's on the line. Okay, strong finish. Strong finish. We knew the scoring was at the end. We've got some work to do as we've left ourselves, you know, a little bit empty on the front, but put ourselves into a decent position going forward here.